much. I know. Some people are sitting down going, that was really loud, and I apologize. I don't know how it happens, but there's a lot of, after the dancing, it's almost like, you know, you're making tea, and it's a steam that, whoo, at the end, it kind of comes out. You're all pots of water. Anyway, thank you so much. You know, I have to say, I have to acknowledge, I come out and I talk about a lot of different things, but I have to say thank you very much. I'm proud of all of you. Look at you. Look at you. You should be proud of yourselves. I mean, seriously, here you are. You're here. You didn't have to be here. You got dressed, and some of you got really dressed up, and some. And here you've gotten here. You could have stayed home and watched it on television, but you made the effort and you put on some nice clothes, and look what you've accomplished. Look at all you sitting here. It's great. I say, now there's no telling what you could do. Now you know you can do anything, and probably you already have. Some of you in the audience may be who knows, a quantum physicist, for all I know. If you're capable of this, who knows what you're capable of. All I know is what this says about you, to me, is that you're go-getters. All of you are go-getters. It's, yeah. Some of me looking like... I say you're go-getters because you actually did something and accomplished something, and I wouldn't be surprised. You probably also have hobbies. Because this is what's has come to my attention recently. There are people, the people that succeed are more likely to have hobbies. That was a study done, not a big study, it was a questionnaire, sort of. It was, I asked around at a party. The point is, I like my information firsthand, but I asked people, and a lot of people have hobbies, and I think to myself, who has time for hobbies? I mean, when you're younger, there's time. When you're younger, you get home from school like 3 o'clock, and there's baseball, or there's, you know, you can play hide and seek, or you can build a model, or you can dress up and pretend you're a model. I would actually pretend I was a model airplane. And when you're older, though, there's no time for hobbies. I don't know who has hobbies when you're older. You get home from work, you know, and by the time you feed your young'uns or your little critters, there's just enough time to watch me on TiVo and have a nightcap and moisturize. There's really, I don't know how you do it. Right? I don't know how the presidents do it. Every president that I've seen, as I've been aware as an adult, every president plays golf. And I don't understand. I don't have time to play golf. And I started thinking, could it be? Is it possible? Am I busier than the president? Is that... I veto that idea. I think people have all kinds of hobbies that I've looked into. Now that once I decide on talking about something, I research for hours. And I find that there's golfing, there's tennis, people collect things. I don't collect anything. I collect parking tickets, evidently, but I don't collect anything that, like, people love to collect things. Stamps, for instance, a lot of people have the stamps. And I did for a while, when I was younger, collect stamps that were, you know, when you go into a bar and they stamp your hand. I'd had many of those. Some people collect coins, and so many hobbies to pick from. The big thing now, knitting. Everybody's gotten into the knitting. There's knitting clubs across the country. And in school, they're teaching it because it helps with concentration. That's what they say. And even boys are now knitting. Which is great. They're knitting their own football jerseys, which I think is... You're expected to have a hobby. This is how much you're expected to have a hobby. On job applications, they ask for your hobbies. And I'll tell you, just learn from my experience, don't write down drinking wine. That's not going to get you anywhere. They actually want to know, I'm thinking they're interested in the hobbies, but I think they want to know your hobbies so they can know where to find you when you call in sick. That's what I think they're doing. And I'll tell you, they know where they can find me when I call in sick. They can find me dancing. scratching for it, come out here. Every time I do that, I really don't think I'm going to do it.
You do it, though.
And so far, I've not.
You pull it off.
Oh, that would be so embarrassing if I actually didn't make it. Just fall down on the donkey, just right there. Do you have a hobby, Tony?
Actually, I was thinking about that while you were talking, and I collect records.
Yes.
Yeah, I collect records.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's your job. Oh, man. Hey, I collect celebrities. That's what I collect.
Yes.
They all bundle around here. Bundle? What?
Huddle.
Oh, I like him a lot. On the show today, Romano is here. I love him, as a matter of fact. I don't just like him, I love him. Oh, heck, everybody loves him. Everybody loves Raymond. He collects Emmys, is what he collects. He's in a new movie called Eulogy, which I saw, and it is hysterical. And also on the show, from 8 Simple Rules, Kaley Cuoco is here. I gotta say, and she played me on, she was on 2 shows of mine, and she played me as a younger Ellen. She was a younger Ellen. I'm gonna get somebody to do that just for my life. I'm gonna get somebody to come out here and do this from now on. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I gotta say, and I say it all the time, but I really mean it, I love this job. This job is a gift in itself, but on top of that, y'all send me some great gifts. I got some stuff, and I can't share everything with you. You know, we have the Ellen Gift Museum, which will keep you up to date, because there's some good stuff in there. But look what I got recently. This is fantastic. It's a wooden doll that they made to look just like me, which I believe it looks a little more like Angie Dickinson, but it's from Roger and Mary Gilmore from Pomeroy, Ohio. And let me just read the letter, because it supposedly explains it. But maybe you can help me, I'm not sure about it. Dear Ellen, our little mom and pop cottage industries creates personalized dancing dolls in the style of traditional Appalachian lumberjacks known as clogger dolls. The doll is quality, handcrafted, and painted to capture the essence of Ellen, features fully articulated limbs for the highest danceability. Sincerely, Roger and Mary Gilmore. Do y'all know what that means? I'm not sure, but it has danceability, and so I wanted to, Tony, can you give my doll some music? Thank you, Roger and Mary Gilmore, for this wonderful gift. Thank you so very, very much. Oh, yeah, this one's coming home with me. Oh, look at that. All right, and you know what else I get is all kinds of invitations, emails, letters, people inviting me to birthdays or weddings or boat christenings or proms or anything. I get invitations to go to be with people. And last season, I don't know if you saw this, but last season I got a video from Eric Arndt from Erie, Pennsylvania, inviting me to go to he was going to surprise his wife for her birthday party. He was going to fly me in, and I was going to go to her birthday party, and I couldn't go. So we flew them out here, and it was a lot of fun. But this year, I really decided, I thought that really would have been fun, so I want to travel. Because they keep me, I'm cooped up in here. I like it, but I'm in the studio all the time, and I want to mix it up. I want to hang with my peeps. And so I want to RSVP yes. That's what I said. Let's call this RSVP yes, and I'm begging you now. They'll let me go. I said, can I go sometime in November, and they're going to let me go wherever I end up going. So log onto the website, send me a letter if you want to invite me to something, anything it is that you want me to go with you, and tell me why I should show up to your event. And let me tell you something. If I haven't been to a party with you, you haven't partied. I'm a party animal. Oh, yeah. I'll bring her. Yeah. All right, so you need to let me know soon, because it's, you know, already getting close to November, and I need to know what to pack, if it's wintry clothes or if I'm going to some beautiful island. And I can't visit everybody, and I know that, but so I'm just going to have to pick one person that I'm going to visit. But I'm only one human being, and I decided we figured out a way that I could be with almost everybody, anywhere, any situation. And what we're calling this is Leave Room for Ellen. And all you have to do is send us a video or a photograph of something you want me to be included in. You know, and you know how when you usually take a picture, you try to center it, but sometimes there's extra space over there? Don't center it. Leave room for Ellen, is what I'm saying, and I'll sneak in there and make it look like I was there with you. And I made an example. So it can be videotape, it can be a picture, anything, and I'll put myself in it. This is a videotape of Spencer Lewis Marchuka. He's adorable. He's our writer, Karen Anderson's son. He's 4 years old, and so I join him in he's singing his favorite song, and so I push myself in this. Watch this.
And you just what the fuck, and you look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside has died, and I can't hide it, I just can't fake it. Oh, no.
You don't really see a lot of 4-year-old boys singing Carole King, but he didn't really leave enough room for me. But if you send me a videotape, I'll try to find a way to get in there, and you have the idea. So I have faith. You send me something, and it'll be fun. Don't go away. When we come back, Ray Romano is going to sit right here. For 9 seasons, our first guest has been the star of Everybody Loves Raymond. Take a look at what happens when he finds out his parents are moving 85 minutes away. Welcome back to the show, Ray Romano. That makes me laugh so hard, that clip. That is...
We've got more response from that clip than anything in 9 years, really. Just throwing her against the fridge. Yeah.
Now, did she get hurt? You had to rehearse that.
You know, we rehearsed it a lot, and every time I said, am I hurting you? Am I hurting you? She said, no, do it. We did it, nothing. 2 days later, she went, you hurt me. Yeah. She's going to a chiropractor now, but for comedy,
you'll do anything.
Yeah.
And your adrenaline's going, well, I can straddle that table when I'm excited. I probably couldn't do that any other time.
When there's adrenaline, I probably couldn't straddle that, though. No.
I bet you could. You look good. You look thin.
Yeah, a little thin.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I told him to dance when he came out. You don't dance?
I was very intimidated in the green room because I saw everybody dancing, and I don't. Yeah, that's my fear. You're going to make me dance. I probably am the worst male white dancer there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one move, and I call it. This is what I do. People just think I'm looking for my keys because that's what I do. I go like this. That's it.
Okay.
And this, I don't. No, I can't. I don't want to rip my Ellen underwear, which I have on.
Do you have the Ellen
I
underwear
have the
on?
Ellen underwear on.
I don't know that you're telling the truth.
Boy. I hope. That's.
Pull the right thing.
Oh boy.
Look at that. He's wearing the underwear. They're comfy, aren't they?
I haven't taken them off since the last time I was here. Yeah.
What a coincidence that you're here on this day.
I kept saying, please book me. Again.
Yeah. No, they're very comfortable.
No, they are. I like them. They're my favorite underwear.
Well, anyway, I'm not going to make you do anything. You know that. That's you dance if you want. If you don't want to.
No, I'm bad. I'm not a good dancer.
Yeah.
If I had a few, So I threw a few back. And
That's
the
what-
dancing nowadays is weird, isn't it? It's like hip,
Well, it
you know,
is.
It's a lot of bumping and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Well,
Yeah.
it's certainly not that. It's
yeah.
But the thing is, I find that you dance the way you learn how to dance, and you hold on to that your
Yeah.
whole life. It doesn't
Yeah.
really ever change.
Yeah, and I learned bad. I learned bad. Yeah.
I feel sorry for these kids that are doing the pop and lock and break dancing and spinning on the floor, because when they're 70, that's all they're going to know how to do.
Yeah. And plus, like at their wedding, mom
Yeah.
and dad, you know,
Yeah.
and they got to
Yeah.
spin around and yeah. That's not
This
gonna
is
be
our
pretty.
song, Booty Call. You know? So now, and I know everybody asks you this. The show is it's written so well. It's so good. The family is so perfect. Everything. Y'all found
Thank you.
such a great combination of, and it's over.
Good
It's
chemistry. Yeah, well, we got
Last
11
season.
more. We've filmed, we're doing 16 and we filmed 5 and it went fast. We got 11 more. We're counting down. And it's starting to creep in. It's starting to hit me.
Yeah.
When the season started, you know, I came right from doing this, not this film, but I did another film over the summer. Right, the next day I had to go do Raymond. So there was no time to think about it, that this is the last year, this is the last first table read, you know? But now as we get, like, boom, 5 shows are gone and we're starting to count down, it's starting to hit me a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be happy, sad.
I think it's going to be, sad.
Yeah,
But-
probably. I won't dance.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
It'll be sad, yeah, but I mean, I just don't, I mean, because it'll be sad, but you'll also have this feeling that we accomplished this great little thing, you know? So,
you did. You accomplished a great big thing, and you're going out on a high note, which is always the important thing to do.
yeah, I mean, that's the main thing. We want to, you know, people say you can still go, well, it's still funny, but you want to leave while it's still funny, while people
Yeah.
still want it, and because in the writer's room, we can sense, you know, we've done 200 shows. There's, you know, at some point you run out of dysfunction.
Yeah.
You know, I can't, yeah. I'm going to run
You'd
out
like
of
to think so.
appliances. I can't throw her. I can throw against the stove. I can throw her against the thing.
Yeah, because that really is, that makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
You're so hilarious on it, and you never laugh. I was
Yeah.
asking Brad how y'all don't laugh all the time, because you just
Yeah.
look, it's clever writing. And I know there's been a lot of talk, a lot to do about how much money. You're the highest paid actor on
Why?
television.
Why
but
do you hurt me?
I'm not. It's not about, I'm not asking about that, but it's like, has it changed you? Do you feel like, because I think people
Yes.
assume that changes you, but it doesn't seem to have.
No, well, I think just the level changes, you know, like I'm still neurotic and insecure. It's just like, no, it's true. Like, all right, before the show, I would always think my cab driver hates me. Now my limo driver hates me. It's the same thing. Yeah. You just go to a different place, but I still, it doesn't fix that.
But
No.
life gets bigger, the houses get bigger, you have more
Well,
people.
yeah, we got things I never, you know, my wife, we built the house 3 years ago. My wife she just did it, and I literally went to work in the morning at one house and came back, and she told me, now remember, it's a different address when you come home. And I went to the other house, and she's building, you know, I have a turtle guy now. No, I'm not kidding. She built a pond that has turtles in it, big turtles, and someone has to service those turtles once a week. They have to feed them and whatever. I don't know. You spray a turtle. I don't know. Yeah.
I believe it's turtle wax you use.
Turtle wax. Yeah. Gotta wax it.
I have turtles also.
Do you have a
I
biggie?
don't have a turtle guy, but something's killing my turtles. I think it's the bobcat in my yard, but I've found two.
We found 2 dead. We found 2 dead
hollowed
turtles.
out just half a shell, and completely, 2 of my turtles have died. It's
Hollowed
hor-
out in half a shell?
Completely, like, yes, just gone, everything.
No, we don't have that. Well, you got to get a turtle guy.
I guess I
Yeah.
do.
But it's so weird to have I told my wife, please, whatever you do, not that she would ever, but don't have an affair with that man. No. Because I don't want to tell anybody that my wife left me for the turtle guy. Yeah.
We have to take a break. That's hilarious. We'll be right back with Ray Romano. We're back with Ray Romano. And this movie, it's a hilarious movie. It really
Thank you.
is.
Thank
It's
you,
so hard
yeah.
to find one little clip that's kind of out of context.
Yeah, it's a little demented, the movie. It's a little twisted.
It's very dark, but
yeah.
it's hysterical. There are
Yeah.
moments that you're just crying, laughing.
Yes,
now,
thank you.
what's with
And I have twins, yeah.
You have twins. You have twins you have twins in real life. You have twins on the show. You have twins in the movie.
It's in my contract. I gotta.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to work with the Does Playboy have twins? The Playboy twins? Are there Playboy twins?
I
Aren't there
would-
famous
I
Playboy?
don't know.
Are the Hilton
Why are
sisters
you looking to
twins?
me to ask me
Are
that?
they-
I have no idea.
No, they just happened. The script came and they were with twins. It was a pair of twins. And by the way, when I got the script and I saw the dialogue, I go, "There's no twins that can pull this off." But I mean, if you saw the movie,
They're
yeah,
great.
they're
Where'd they
very
come
funny.
from, those guys?
They live in Baltimore.
And
yeah.
had they worked?
I think they barely done anything.
Oh, they were great.
Yeah, they were very good. Yeah, they almost, it almost annoys me how funny they are.
Yeah.
Because they, by the way, because kids will upstage you. But I was watching that clip of you with the kid. You're the only one who can upstage a kid.
No.
Yes.
No, you can't top that little boy Spencer singing Carole King.
You're funny.
He's the cutest. Now they really are good in the movie though. And how are your?
My twins are good.
How old are they?
They're 11 years old. These guys were 13, and I have an identical 11-year-old twin boy. Those are identical too. Those boys. If I knew their names, I would tell you them.
Well, your wife is in the audience. What are their names?
No, I know my twins' names.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. No. By the way, my wife's gonna kill me if you introduce her. But go ahead. There she is. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You
Yeah.
introduce her. It's your wife.
That's Anna. No, don't. Thanks, man.
Putting up with all this nonsense.
Yeah. Thank you for cleaning the Ellen underwear. Yeah. I told her at the last minute, "You gotta clean these. I'm on tomorrow." And she, of course, called the turtle guy up. And, I don't know what
You
to
have to
say.
have underwear guy too.
Yeah, underwear guy.
Yeah.
But we have twins. We have a 14-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old boy, he's the troublemaker. Yeah, he's the king of the house. He's at that. What he's doing now is, I don't know what's happening, but kids are like, they're too hip. They're too with it. They're with it ahead of their time. He actually said this to me. He wasn't trying to be nasty, but he just said, "Dad, you want to go out and play ball, or are you too tired?" He did the quotes. He hand quoted me.
He's 6?
6 years old. He did the quotes. And you can't let him get away with it. I told him, "Hey, I guess somebody has to have a talk with Santa Claus." Yeah.
It's hilarious. We have to go to break, but when we come back, we're going to have. I know that you play golf.
I do.
I used to play. I haven't played in a while, but I enjoy the game, and I know you're sort of a gambler. And we're gonna do something. We're gonna play a little. Well, we're gonna do something. And there's gonna be a big bet involved.
Do I have to dance?
No.
Okay.
No, but there's another bet. Well, I'll tell you what you have to do. If you lose, if I lose, then we'll
All right.
work it out.
I'm a little scared.
Well, you should be. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We're back with Ray Romano. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
All right.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna lose, but I'm not sure. We're gonna putt for a hole-in-one, and whoever gets the hole-in-one, that makes the other person the loser. And if you get the hole-in-one and I lose on the show, I have to wear this T-shirt.
On your show? For
On my
one
show.
Okay.
And if I win and you lose, then you have to wear this T-shirt.
Well, they won't. I'll tell you right now, I won't be able to wear this on Raymond because they won't let me do that because we don't do any topicals. But I'll wear it.
Right.
The premiere for Eulogy is Wednesday night. I'll wear it on the red carpet. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. All right, let's get to it over here. And,
Really?
Now, how often do you play, would you say?
Anna, how often do you let me play? Not often, right? No, not often. It goes in streaks. Once a month maybe. I haven't
All right.
played in a long time.
Why
Me
don't
first?
No, you go first,
So
yeah.
it's the first one to make a hole-in-one.
Yes, that's right.
But you got little bumps. All right.
Yeah. No
Can I-
windmills.
Can I? All right. Here we go. Okay, please, quiet. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a
Now I
little
get
tricky.
to see
Oh,
where
wait.
I see where it breaks now.
I gave you the read.
Can you move that out of the way, please?
I gave you the
I
read.
don't want it to hinder me.
Could be a bounce, could be a comeback, could be a comeback. You know what's weird? This is the first I can sense they're rooting for you.
I think they're rooting for either of us.
That's it.
No, it's
Oh.
not. I hope this is as fascinating as it feels.
We can edit some of this, right? If I make it in, you get to go last.
I think it's
though.
impossible. Has anyone done this? Did anybody try it? Really?
Yeah.
You got it in? All right.
How many
It's possible.
tries? In the same turn?
Yeah, how many tries? It just
Okay.
breaks in a weird way up there.
But if I get it in, you get a chance to try it again because I've gone more times.
No,
than you.
don't you worry. See? I think it's impossible.
One more each.
One more each, because this is frustrating. Probably more so for the audience.
This is. I want to keep going because this is actually the only time my wife will allow me to golf right now. Not allow me, but you know, we have kids. I'm coming off the bounce. Yeah! You got one try. One try. You gotta aim for like here. Maybe a sudden death.
Everybody Loves Raymond airs Mondays at 9 o'clock on CBS. Eulogy opens October 15th. He'll be wearing that shirt for the premiere of Eulogy. Kaley Cuoco joins us after this. Don't go away. I worked with our next guest when she was just a little girl. Now she's all grown up and starring on the ABC sitcom 8 Simple Rules. Take a look. Please welcome Kaley Cuoco. Wow.
Do you like these?
Well,
I really
yes.
wanted everyone to see them.
I could see that
Is
by
that
the way
like-
you
Did you
crossed
see
your
how I
legs.
went like that? Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't want to hide those.
I didn't.
There's fuzz on them.
I know.
Is that to keep from having a little blister on them?
Yeah, they're protecting my manicure, actually.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Look at those great
Wow,
shoes,
look at
you
that
guys.
manicure.
I know.
Can you? I wish you could. There's like
There's like a
whole,
little flower.
like
Can
a, you know how
see
they paint things on a tiny ship, or it's like there's a whole little scene.
It's an
on,
art project
it's
on
an-
my toe.
How can they do something that
I don't
tiny on a
know.
toe?
I don't know.
Who's got that patience?
I don't know.
That's a hobby. Somebody does that.
Thank you.
That's great. Well, anyway, it's good to see you.
You too.
And
we go way back, Ellen.
We certainly do. How old were you when you did that?
10 years old. I played Ellen when I was 10 years old on her show.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was like a dream or something? Or?
It was a dream sequence. It was
Uh-huh.
flashbacks. And I had to put gum in your hair because you had put gum in Paige's hair.
Right.
So you were having this horrible flashback because you felt so guilty after all these years.
Right.
So there I was. I have to tell you, I was so scared to put this gum in your hair. And you were so nice to me. You were like, put it in my hair.
That doesn't sound nice.
No, but you were so nice. I was so nervous. I'm like, oh my God, it was my first guest star, and I was just freaking out. So it was this dream sequence. It was just bizarre.
And you did put the gum in my hair.
I put the gum in your hair, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I had for a long time had to cut it out. Bald spot in my head.
Really?
No.
Thank God.
No.
It would have been horrible.
There's a picture of me. Let's see the split screen of that's you playing me. That's about
There's
that's about
quite
the time I was
a resemblance.
doing. There is a resemblance.
Yeah.
You have cuter hair
I
than
have
I
a
do
huge
right there.
gap in my teeth, actually.
You have like what kind of outfit is that?
It's like a workout. I'm like, in the picture, I'm actually weight training. I'm sitting on like bar. I'm like going like this.
You're weight training. How
I'm
old
like
are you in
7.
that?
I don't know why I'm sitting on there. It was in my dad's office.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you just can't see it.
All right. David Spade was here the other day, your co-star, and
Yes.
he was telling me that he talked you into going to Olivia Newton-John's concert with him.
Yeah, I saw the segment, and he did not even tell you half the story.
I'm sure he didn't.
No,
what was he
didn't.
really like?
Well, he was, first of all, he's this huge fan of Olivia Newton-John. I mean, just die hard. He wanted to go backstage after the concert. I'm like, David, I don't want to go back. We don't have wristbands. He goes, I'll get us back there. So he goes up to the front, this huge security guard, and the guy goes, wristband? And David goes, TV show? And he goes, come right in. So I said, David, I'm not going in. I want to. I was just nervous. I said, maybe you should just go have some alone time with Ellen. Meantime, there's all these little kids outside just dying to get a glimpse of Olivia Newton-John. They want signed autographs, t-shirts. David's in there for like an hour. Cut to him coming out. He's got t-shirts signed by Olivia Newton-John. He's like, ha, ha, ha.
Did those people get in?
No, they were out there the whole time. It was freezing cold. I stood out there with them. I didn't go in.
Oh, that's horrible.
I know.
Well, I'm sure he does some good things in his life, but that's let's not make him look completely horrible on here.
No, he's not.
Well, listen, we have to go to a break, and I want to ask you about, because I know you just rescued dogs and kittens, which
Kittens,
I love
yes.
that. We'll be right back right after this. Back with Kaley Cuoco from 8 Simple Rules. So, 8 Simple Rules, is James Garner has joined the cast?
Yes, he has.
And
I have
how's
a story. I have a story about James.
I was
I
hoping.
did something bad. Well, it was an accident. James has bad arthritis. So he got this a few months ago, got this belt that goes around his waist, and it sends shock waves to like relax his muscles a little bit. But there's like this meter from 1 to 10. 10 being could kill you, basically. It's so high, it could give you like electric shock. So he has it on 3, which is the highest he says he can go. So he wears it all the time. It freaks me out because it's this huge thing and it's right there. Anyway, I was outside and he comes out and I, you know, my loud, annoying self, I run up to him to give him a big hug and my purse whacks the meter. And it goes beep, 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 beep. So Jim's going like this, swear. And I'm thinking he's kidding. I'm like, stop it, you know, shaking like crazy. I'm not kidding. So I'm like, Jim, stop. No, seriously, stop. Shaking, shaking. He's going, turn it off, turn it off. And I'm going, turn what off? I start bawling, crying. I don't know what he's talking about. He's like, the meter, he took it off, he threw it. I almost killed James Garner. Oh. Almost gave him a heart attack, literally. I was crying. He came to my room and he started crying. He goes, Kaley, I'm so sorry I scared you. And I'm like, I couldn't even talk. I was so scared. So he's never worn it since. I told him he can't wear it anymore.
Yeah, well, at least should have something to stop it from if 10 could kill it. Why is it on
It's
there?
ridiculous.
Why would it go to 10?
Ridiculous. What is this horrible thing? Just get a massage or something.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I know. It's horrifying.
Just get a massage.
Well, I mean, apparently.
You wait till you get older, you'll get arthritis. Yeah. It's not that easy.
That's what he said to me.
I'm starting to get it in my hip.
Maybe you should get one.
No.
Just don't be around me when you use it.
No, I don't want to wear something like that. But I'm curious about it. But anyway, hey, listen, I know I wanted to talk to you about this, but we're out of time. But where did you rescue your little kitten from?
Agora Shelter, Agora Hill Shelter.
And,
rescue your animals. I have 3 rescues.
Yeah, dogs?
Dogs and a psycho cat. Psycho crazy cat, yes. Psycho cat.
So it's not as sweet as you had hoped?
No, she's completely crazy. She's torn up my entire house.
Well, cats can do that.
And I don't know what to do with her because I rescued her. What do I do now?
You keep her. It's a responsibility. You have her.
Well, do you want her? You said you had really pretty scratching posts. I think they're so ugly. That's why there's none in my house.
You know what? I actually, I have a place, and I'll put it on the website, because there's good-looking cat beds and cat toys. Some people don't want
I don't want them in my house.
There's some ugly cat things out there, and people think that all cat people don't have taste, and that's not true. Because there are some good-looking cat things that I have, and I'll suggest it to people.
Oh, good.
And they love them. They scratch, and they sleep in them, and they love them.
All right.
All right, 8 Simple Rules airs Fridays at 8 o'clock on ABC. One more thing right after this. Thanks for being here. I want to thank Ray Romano and Kaley Cuoco. Tomorrow, Hillary Duff and Taye Diggs will be here. Oh, and one more thing. Give it up for today's dancer of the day, Brittany Conyers.